everyone, Rated M back at it, video number 2. And I gotta say, the feedback and support you guys gave me for the first video was unbelievable. I feel more than blessed that I was able to touch a couple people's lives and motivate a lot of others to kind of face adversity and do what it takes to beat it. So in this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about setting goals in life and putting them into action instead of people kind of just sitting there and waiting for opportunity to come to them and then putting in the effort. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into more detail about going to the gym, doing cardio, or playing sports. What do you need to do to put in practice and blood, sweat, and tears into in order to reach your goals. And lastly, I'm going to talk about diet, living a healthy lifestyle. I'm going to at the end of the video introduce a diet challenge, and I hope you guys like what the reward is. In order to be successful in life, first you got to set goals. You got to aim high. You got to aim above the bar. You can't sit back and try to recreate what others did. You can't sit back and try to be just like the best. What the best at their craft have done is something that most of us can't. First, they beat themselves. They were able to beat their own doubt before they beat anybody else. Because once you convince yourself that you can be successful, there's nothing in this world that can stop you. No adversity, no hardship, no pain in this world that can stop you. Other people will doubt you. But once you beat your own doubt and you know that you're going to be successful, you got to put your goals into action. Once your goals are in action, you have a forward motion. There's nothing that's going to pull you backwards. Even if you go through pain, you're still going to move forward. It might be a little harder to move forward, but you will still do it. As long as you keep your goal in action, there is nothing in this world that will stop you from being successful. Because what the champions of this era have done is they've been able to create themselves, and inside that they created a champion. Another thing we do is we're too lazy. We sit back and we expect opportunity to come to us. That's not going to happen. You need to create your opportunity by putting hard work, time, and effort in. Because when you're ready for it, that is the only time you will be successful. Because luck is the very moment when preparation meets opportunity. So if you're sitting back and you think opportunity is going to come to you, even if it does, you will not be successful. Because you need to be prepared in order to succeed. Okay, so the first example I want to talk about is going to the gym and putting the time and effort in order to see results. So I was in about grade 10 summer when I started hitting the gym. I was about 165, 170 pounds. Grade 11 came, I hit about 180. Grade 12, almost about 200 pounds. And then about a year ago is when I hit solid 220 muscle, which was at my prime. And I got there by putting in effort each and every day. So from the start, what I told myself was, every week that I go in for a workout, whatever muscle it is, I'm gonna put in 5 more pounds of effort. I'm gonna throw on 5 more pounds minimum. And so each week what I would do is I would go in there and I would remember exactly what I did the week before, and I would put on 5 pounds no matter what it was, and I would have a spot with me. But I would not let the spot touch the bench bar if I'm benching, or let them touch whatever I'm doing until I told them I needed it. And I would go and I would bench, I would keep pushing, and I knew what I had inside me. And I would make sure to tell the spotter, no matter what, even I tell them, they tell me to do one more. So even I beat my own doubt, but even beyond that, to be a champion, you gotta be able to do above what you think you can. Even if you've created a champion inside you, you gotta have somebody out there to tell you, okay man, you can do one more. Every time you do something like, you gotta always be ready to do one more, because that's how somebody became a champion. He always beat one more to get there. Every time he defends his champion, he always beats one more. So if he loses that one, he is gonna lose his championship. So for us going to the gym, we can't go there as a little routine. Okay man, I don't feel too good today, I'm only gonna go light. No, you gotta go in there 100% each and every day. You gotta tell yourself, I'm gonna do this and nobody's gonna stop me, because I know my body can handle it. So once you tell your mind you can do it, man, your body will get there 100%. You tell yourself, okay, I did this last time, man, I can easily do one more rep, you're gonna do it. Okay, so the last topic I'm gonna talk about is following a diet and keeping a healthy lifestyle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of wrap up everything I talked about at the start of the video into this one topic. So I'm gonna rewind about a year ago is when I had my first surgery, like I told you guys in the first video. And what happened was I was solid 220 pounds then, good muscle, not that much fat on me. And what happened was, okay, I had the surgery, I couldn't do the physical activity and go to the gym like I used to. And so I started slowly gaining a lot of fat because I was still eating a lot of junk food. And what I did was I told myself, okay man, I know you're gaining fat, but just wait till opportunity to go back to the gym comes. And then you'll lose it all. Don't worry, just eat what you want now and don't eat. Slowly you'll get back into it. And I was doing exactly what I said at the start of the video. I was waiting for opportunity to come to me. And what I realized now is I gotta create that opportunity. I gotta be able to do what I'm capable of doing right now to lose that weight without making excuses. So what I'm doing now is I'm following a diet. I'm trying to keep a healthy lifestyle. Instead of eating foods that I like, but just making it healthy, just kind of cutting down some carbs, eating some good protein, trying to cut out a lot of bad fats. And I'm gonna do what it takes to lose this weight now. And a lot of people out there have the opportunity to go to the gym, follow diet, all these different opportunities, but they're sitting back and they're just kind of waiting on something to happen for themselves, and they're not losing weight. So what I want to do now is I want to challenge all you guys. I want to challenge you guys to try losing more weight than I can. So I was at about 260 in the past month. I dropped to about 250, still not that much. And now in the last week, I've hit this strict diet. And I've dropped from went up to 252.6, and now since the diet started, I've dropped to about 247.6. And what I want to do is I want to challenge you guys to try losing more weight than I can. And all I'm doing is following a strict diet. You guys have a lot more opportunity. And like the reward that I mentioned you guys are going to get, it's nothing that I can give you. The reward that you guys are going to get is from inside. You guys are going to get that feeling of success. Through this small task of just following diet, going to the gym, losing some weight, or gaining muscle, you guys are gonna have your first taste of success. And once that success is rolling, keep it in action.